Now we're cruising to Five Star Feeds, located right here in Southeast Texas at 580 Highway 365 in Port Arthur. Five Star Feeds aims to feed, and they are locally owned by Tina Bean. Tina's a true animal lover, especially when it comes to dogs. And her pack of pooches have become famous in our neck of the woods, thanks to this TV program and all of her loyal customers of Five Star Feeds.
Well, of course, I have my little baby chihuahuas that think they're, tough, but I don't tell them any different. But I have 14, and they're a little bit spoiled, just a little. And then I have my two birds, Queso. I have Queso and Joker. These are my personal birds. Queso's a Quaker, and Joker is camera shy. Joker is a conure. And anyway, I hand raise and feed the babies, and right now I have some Quakers for sale. Or I have some baby cockatiels I'm feeding right now, and then I'll be getting some baby lovebirds here soon. So if you're in the market for a bird, I'm your girl. My little kitty cats. She's my mouser right there, the gray one. My other one just hunts the food bowl. Chicks this time of year, we kind of just do special orders because a lot of people don't want to mess with them in the winter.
Tina Bean sure has a lot of critters, but the star of the show always has been and always will be Monkey.
Monkey's about 9 years old now. Oh, there he goes. He's still got the attitude.
He doesn't really care for cameras or microphones.
Anybody. If whoever's holding him, he's going to be the guard dog. We custom mix bird seed. I have customers from Houston to Louisiana that we mix special blends for and deliver. And then we sell it in the store, of course. Well, it's that time of year for all you deer hunters. We're starting to get our deer feeders in, the Boss Buck, and all our supplies for your food plots. We got the deer plot mix, winter wheat, oats, buck forage oats, deer corn. We've got it all coming in now, so now's the time to get your stands together and get them deer coming in eating. This is a gravity flow deer feeder here. You just put your corn or whatever, your pellets in there, and the feed comes out the little funnels here, and the deer move it with their head, and it doesn't require a motor to spin. It doesn't spin the feed out. It's called a gravity flow feeder. Boss Buck has had these out for a while. They're really good. Boss Buck has really good deer feeders. And then I also have the ones that do have the motor on it. You can set the time on it, and it can spin for 10, 15 seconds every couple hours, or however you want to program it. So they really do a good job. All the people with cattle and livestock, I have ryegrass in now, so it's getting close time to start planting that. You normally put 50 to 100 pounds per acre, depending on how thick you want it, and get that growing for the winter, so they'll have something to graze on all winter long. For your livestock and stuff, we have the cubes and stuff for cattle, the tubs that you can put out where they, can lick on those, and of course round bales of hay, things like that. You do have to feed a little more in the winter time because, again, the grass quits growing, and there's just not a lot in the grass anymore. So you definitely want to put some cubes with protein and stuff like that out for them to get them through the winter so they don't lose a whole bunch of weight on you.
Thankfully, Five Star Feeds made it through the pandemic all right.
Yes, sir. We were considered essential, thank goodness, and people have to feed their animals and stuff, and we've had loyal customers that come, and we've been meeting their needs, thank goodness. So it's been pretty tough for some of these small businesses, and we really appreciate people shopping local and small business.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
Well, I like your hat. I wanted to compliment you.
I was going to ask you that because you made a comment 10 years ago. That's the last time we met. You meet so many people you don't remember, but I was wearing this hat. It was a different, it was one of the earlier versions.
Earlier versions, yeah.
It's kind of evolved a little bit.
I thought maybe you'd polished it up or something because it's got some whang to it.
Some new plastic up there, but
yeah.
I think the comment you made, I don't know if you remember this.
Okay. What was my comment
You
last?
said, well, I think it looks a little funky.
Did not. That doesn't sound like me.
You said, I think you got to go with the hat or just with the crown, but I don't know about the two together.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
But since then I've loosened up a lot.
Yeah.
I'm more open to things.
You've seen it all now.
Yeah, I've seen it all, I tell you.
King of the road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?